Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. So today I'm in the craft journal and I'm working on some pages that include a part of a cutout page from a different page that I'd created. So you can see on the right hand page there's some cutout from the angled paint blobs stencil. And so the paint on the left hand side was put there so that you could see it through through the holes, through the cutout part when the page was open. So I wanted to find a way to try and incorporate what was on that page onto this page that I'm creating now. I really hope that makes sense. It didn't sound like it did when it was coming out of my mouth, but hopefully you'll see as it comes along. So I'm using permanent red violet light from Amsterdam acrylic, rouge, and I'm pretty certain that's Tangelo because it's a really pigmented orange. And you can see I'm using the technique where you swipe the colours onto your brush and then pull them across the page. And it's one of my favourite ways to get paint on the page. Not my technique, I can't take credit for it, but it is a fabulous way to get colour that blends really nicely as well. So at the minute that's looking a bit weird, isn't it? So now I'm going to go in and use some collage tissue paper. This is from Dina Wakley. It's one of the early packs where you've got the white on white. And I'm going to use that to break up the areas where the paint's looking a bit strange. You can see what I mean where I'm sticking it. Places where it hasn't quite blended properly or doesn't quite look right. So I'm just adding this on. So we've got a little bit more going on in the background, a few areas of the collage paper. So you'll also notice that I've added a piece of that gummed packing tape down the centre of the spine. So this craft journal, because it's got quite a lot in it, the spine has got a bit strained. So I'm just using that packing tape on some of these pages just to strengthen that spine a little bit, because I have got so much in here and I've got so many pages left to do. I don't want it to kind of fall apart before I get it finished. So I've also added in some more collage tissue paper. This time it's the black one with the little circles. This is also from one of the earlier packs. Just adding a few pieces of that onto the background using some matte medium. So this is a stencil called Bumps. It's also from Dina Wakley. And I'm using this with this really, really pale pink from Amsterdam acrylic. I'm thinking if you were using the Dina Wakley colours, it would be carnation. But from the Amsterdam acrylic, I'm pretty sure it's called light rose. It's a really pale pink. It's very, very pretty. So I'm just using this to add some more stenciling onto the background and break up those colours that are on there already. And then on top of that, I'm going in with the Squoval stencil, and this time I am using white. And I'm just adding some of those squovals onto the background. Okay, so then I've got one of Dina Wakley's chipboard shapes. I think this is from the Men packet, and I'm adding some black gesso onto that because I want it to be a contrast to the rest of the page. So I've got quite a bit of white going on there, and I've actually managed to leave some craft background, which for me is quite unusual. And next I'm using this stamp, which is from the, is it Be Remarkable stamp set? No, it's from Make Things Happen. Sorry, getting mixed up. And I'm just going to add some more stamps onto here. So these are at the moment kind of echoing the marks that are already on there from the page that's over the other side. Again, I love the fact that these stencils and stamps are so directional and they kind of point at where you want your eye to focus. So next I'm going in with a black gel pen, and I'm just outlining some of those squovels with some quite sketchy lines, and then deciding where I'm going to put the figure on this page. So then I'm going in and adding some quite large dots to start off with. So I'm using some of the dots from the collage paper, and I'm actually filling those in and adding some more, sort of extending them out a little bit. And then I'm going to do my writing on this chipboard figure, so I'm just writing in pencil where I want my words to go, just to make sure that they fit before I commit to actually writing it on. And I'm going to be using the Signo Uniball to do my writing on this figure. And then I decided, while I'd got the pen in my hand, that I was also going to outline some of those dots that I did. It just kind of pushes those, some of them, away a bit into the background and brings the black ones into the foreground a bit more. And then I'm just adding some white Posca dots as well. And that is pretty much it for this page. I can't believe how much craft space I left on this background. This is most unlike me. So there it is. There's the finished page. So using something that was already there from a previous page worked all right, I think, in the end. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Hope to see you again soon.